Kochi bibi abako mini ya no.
No, it's fine.
O twatwalo mini.
Na o nka na o kan o ti ase.
Ase akire san u bodua. Man kan ye o. Oze.
One can ye bacho.
Hey, any mama chinsai.
Kasa o eda mfa chisan.
O sa.
Mfa chisan misrawa.
Na eno ase tere sen.
Misrawa mintu minka. Adi am si chisan. Who sound be some say ase tere sen.
Ana choye den, chonye dia.
Me see inkramu na inkanaye kasa no. Inkramu o kase o twacholo different meaning misrawa. Na me see chisan.
Enti anya literally sir say bia
there's a profound meaning to that enti misrawo chisan
and me chisan my retract yeah okay that's fine but bibia boko there
yam na don bibia boko minya bibia boko
who follow like Kingston and Starlet ne kakra
of course yeah dey say me who ni man nantiache and you know my stand on when it comes to youth development, when it comes to development of football at the grass level. That is what I eat, that is what I drink, that is what I live practically. So I'm in touch with what my brother, my very good friend, Larry Kingston is doing.
But are you pleased with the performance so far?
On him, so far so good. But what I don't want people to do is to overly blow it out of proportion because he's not achieved anything yet. You should encourage him, but not overly do it. You are on track. But now match against Cote d'Ivoire. There were so many things I saw that were very, very perfect. And there were little things I saw that need improving, which is what you should encourage at this level. And get the players to understand that they have the freedom to express themselves. But the expression should be within a tactical system. And at the end of the day, although the result is not so much of a key thing, but to get them to progress to the tournament, result will have to be part of it. What do you say? I have so many reservations about even some of the call-ups into the team. But once my friend, has personally called me. He has personally called me. And he has assured me, say, every single player in that team was given the call up by him. Nobody imposed any player on him. And Mr. Mikachi and say, I will go according to what you have told me. But tell your people, and I wish that as the head coach of the national under-17 team, you can cast your net even wider. Because it cannot be said. It has to be Stay Believe. It has to be In God We Trust. It has to be Dreams FC. It has to be Atram DBC. It has no. There are course teams in this country. We are playing in the course league. Every player who plays in the course league should be given the opportunity to have a shot at the national under-17 team. But so far, it's about Stay Believe. It's about Atram DBC. It's about Heart of Lions. It's about, you know them, Kelly. And if they're up to the standard, we support them to succeed because they are Ghanaians. But Mimi Denami can say, in bringing all these players on board, in bringing all of them on board, what was the criteria? The criteria didn't come down to the coast level. The criteria didn't touch, week in, week out, your tier referee fee, your tier affiliation fee, your Bocos League, competitively. The criteria didn't come down to us. And this tournament is meant for us. It's not meant for Sabi. So, who can't escort for no one? And I say you are not among the elite who are doing football now. Who play a cover and But my brother has assured me that after this tournament, he will even open his net even wider and wider to make the pool a bigger pool because there are more talent in this country. If you go up north, if you go to if you go to the Ashanti region, the Bronx Halfway, we have lots of good players. Bought your coast league now because maybe feel that the typical national under-17 team should be given to your bought Coast League or Kromha and your bought second division. And I said, maybe by extension you can include the second division. Then your bought first division or bought premier. You and I know that about 95% of footballers in this country who bought first division, who bought Premier League, they are more than 17 years. They are more than 20 years. They say, but I mean, I've been doing coast football for the past 25 to 26 years. So I know what I'm talking about. He knows when he and myself started coast football. When we started here coast football, then we were JHS1. JHS1. That was when I had put players together, worked with them, developed them, and make sure that they realize their dream when it comes to football. Yeah.
Okay. Things me per the fact to say they are Ghanaians, so at this point we should support them. And may far worse and so also like Kenton I promise you say after this particular tournament.
You open the net wide. He needs to open it wide. Me I am there. Me no on him me no et say obidin in akitwa on him. Sana me tene sana no so te. Bibi hana obebisa bibi ha me amebisa no. What I say? And me face oh ye adwuma no sa and o man nyina eta wachi and I di a tune no be kwa kosi bibia esi kele. Enti in that then there be am to me nkwohwe because baby I'm not closer to the pitch. It will take me about 2 to 3 hours for me to get to where the game will be played. Now Omasha said it.
I Ghana she too. Second half
beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. And he should continue with the good work.
Okay. But before you share the main topic I be discussing, what's your take on national teams now? Yadibi abek kahono, just not to
Yeah, on him. For the fact that now the under 17 World Cup is being played annually, every year after year. You ever bought FA for Nabaso? So that was a proper thinking. That was proper thinking to get say Yabenya national under 15, national under is it 12 or whatever. That is proper thinking. But Mimi Diana me can say at least those who should be given to the core team. Because nobody pays to watch us. Every week, Kelly put your referee fee, put your affiliation fee at the beginning of every season. You buy boots, you buy football, you buy jersey, you feed these players. You provide proper training logistics for these boys to develop their talent. Not say Kenya ba. Not say we your grassroots. We are not being given a fair chance. The players are not given the fair equal opportunity. Then there are issues with that. There are serious issues with that. Now, some of us will not allow that to happen. We will continually speak our mind. Nobody, they repeat it, nobody can say, I will take you to court, so Coach Nimley should stop talking. It is because of one of those why we've kept quiet. That everything that is going on well, we will applaud the FA, we will love them for the good work they are doing, and when they falter, you can bet your last person that will be the first person to come for them.
But Ushemu critically, unse embema fano. I mean names ne poppy up omo handle your national teams no. Yenim say ebima bako or corner wa ba obana ko. You feel sanke say ye ma fufro bi chance and say names na poppy up na you okay. One, say the Black Stars could ye nyina enim Otuado and I the Black Galaxies no ama Masu Didi Dramani. Na the U23 na kwa ama Masu Kunedu. And I'm say you say Gordon Atram and so Ekutabi on U21. If you want my U20 near Desmond Affair and at the U19 is Abdul Karim Zito. Now like Kensinikra the Starlet and the U16 Kasim Okanse Mengo and afi ya pre kukuta the say U15 team you know names you know we okay. I'm saying U18 here, Nuruddin Amadou.
Kele, Nyamene Nukrenim. I will not say I'm okay, and I will not say I am not okay. And Uchiro say, to some extent I'm okay, to some extent I am not okay.
I ain't fana unyo okay, no.
Baby, me can say.
I ain't fana unyo okay, no.
Baby, me can say.
Do you fear say you step on a man for toes and
I don't care. I really don't care. Only me. Nobody feeds me. I'm with them. I support them. But he's always been my good friend. Masawu Dede Dramani, he's always been a good friend, a good advisor, a senior advisor to me. But they all know me. When it is I'll say it. Let me see. For now, no. Because like you rightly said in your introduction, it cannot be recycling of coaches. There are other coaches who should be given equal opportunity to have a shot.
Why more no?
What you say?
Why more?
Onim. Let's go to the substantive issue.
Chris, I answer this particular question. You are not okay. I answer okay too much. And you person
Never studio and throw.
Okay,
the
good.
Day
That's fine.
I come to the studio, then you can bombard me physically, and I will deal with them head on.
Okay, good. But so now to the main discussion. You hear the Black Stars and opinions be bring and bontin so. Of course.
Yes, sir.
Koji Utiana.
Yes, sir.
Utie. Okay. Mati say obi how we three on dia.
David fetch me boss ne kasa.
Okay.
Because land time when they say me seeking for patient.
Okay.
Say me to me I come in football so yes sir.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Boss say permission granted so they kasa.
Great. Now the Black Stars soon are di hun komo. Of course. Yes. Quite recently your performance was tournament and yet be mo feel say this is the time some old players in the national team so I'm sure na you build a new Black Stars ebia yemfa players bia omo SL na yem build around them and the other opinions which say we should still maintain the experienced players and gradually na you introduce the new ones kakra. What's your take on that?
Kelly with the Mr. I would have preferred the second one. But the second one say once you are undergoing transition, it's a gradual phase out of the experienced ones, and then you introduce the young ones to take over the mantle. But the Black Stars, unim mumu de maye muhu to say journalists for muti consonate in 70 people are pesa obeka. Then ya mebe kan unim say no kreso. In the situation where there is an experienced player in the team, or bad team anymore, he comes to disrupt the chemistry of the team. The coach, yes, selection, you see on the bench, or see on the or no kasa to me sorry, a year substitution, a create chaos in the national team camp and bring disunity among the boys. Such players should be gotten rid of immediately. On that grounds, if there's any experienced player who has been around for so long a time, let me see the parents there. Hold on, okay, let me hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Coach Nimley and exclusively AD and common. Na baby eduno. Say Rayman is I want to ask him question be say or see player coach me person clarify we say mommy o say player beat me sorry na ono aye ne ho substitution ono akoyi obi film mane ekobobi eno na umini say o kan na say o kan ne kwa
ona say kele onim say ade esi ye no
esi wen
ye ko Cote d'Ivoire no ansi
ono a sorry koyi obi film ko boy
masa enti na me mpemo mu bi no omai be ye some of you should not be hiding behind the truth. You should say it as it is.
Minim
the Black Stars no your experienced players ni ba ho ye nim omo me cause confusion with him no. We know. And you know. Minim onim. So enyame na me be tuja wo fa tuja. Onim.
Minimanka maka coach. Minimanka maka.
Look, Dede. Oda onim a yem fa si osa. Se omo be san ba tim ni mu a. Se tim ni be ye a. Ebeye de anya yesu amini wan na be sabeka. But me dem feel say if there is anybody in this team whose performance, whether he's experienced or not, who cannot guarantee us proper, consistent performance. Now, Mister, if I'm the one in charge, players like friends Daniel Lamate, he's had his fair share. Players like Dede Ayew, he's been around for 18 years. Nobody loves him better than me. Nobody supports him more than I do. Nobody loves him more than that. If they apart from it, ni family, no don't know. The performance-wise, no, he doesn't guarantee proper consistency. The person will move into the future. You don't build a team around somebody who's been around for 18 to 20, 18, 19 years. You can't do that. Move on. Why are we so scared about transition? Why are we so scared about transiting from one generation to the next generation? If you cannot transit, then obviously you cannot get better. You understand? If you cannot transit, then you cannot get better as a team. The media. I am one of those people who believe, say, Black Stars team, say player be ache. That's any performance, no, and yeah, we if that player cannot foster unity among the playing body, he should not be given any chance into the team. If he cannot respect the coach's decision, say, won't change, but the ball 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, then you need to change. What you say? Now, young transiting. Look, even the baby jet Asamoah, in modern time, the most influential Black Stars player, we've moved away from him. And I'm
Aye.
So why are we afraid? There should be no fear. If you're afraid, then you cannot make the jump back and say, look, you're passing America. As I'm speaking to you, I am worried that we may not qualify to the next World Cup if care is not taken. We may not qualify to the next World Cup. That game against Mali on the 6th or 5th of June, if we don't win that game, we should forget it. And you are aware, so we need that game now. We should forget about qualifying to the World Cup.
Oh yes, but because say answer then it will be difficult for us. Well. Yeah.
If we don't win it, we should. And me, I'm worried because the Black Stars have not beaten any top-ranked 10 team in Africa for the past 8 years. 8 years, we've not been able to beat any top 10 team in Africa. And Mali is one of the top 10 teams in Africa. And every Ghanaian should be worried. How do we get it? How do we go and put an end to that? We have to take our best players. The Minunim, Otuado, I don't trust him. John Pencil, I don't trust him that they can put the best players of Ghana in there. Edmo Ado Nomuna Diadeno, Jeffro Pokumo, Omunyadie, when you almost in Channel for players, Papa. Minimnentia, Yawa Ghana, yet this become millions of dollars at my Black Stars. But yet still, we cannot, as a country, ask the people managing our game to put their egos aside and go and talk to some of our very good players in Europe who have got problems. Some of them may have genuine reason why they don't want to play for Ghana again. The last 4 tournaments, we've exited the second round, the first round. Something must be done to put an end to that. It's simply because we go to these tournaments and we leave our best players home. And that is problematic. The coaches, the Ghana Football Association, the decision makers, Oraketo, Kreku and Co., they must be told in plain, clear language that you have to put your egos aside and think Ghana. If you think Ghana, you take the best players of Ghana to come and play against Mali to hope that we'll qualify to the World Cup in America, Canada, and Mexico.
Good, but we're making a statement, you're worrying. Say you don't have believing the coaches. You don't see them assembling our arsenal and we're doing for the qualifications. And Bibia Otuado unbelievino unjinindi pencil and so unjinindi. And as a coach, per the weekend, you're not just a young qualify.
Yes, I don't think we'll qualify. If you want my sincere opinion, because look, football, I evolve you. But Ghana happen now. We do things differently from the way it has been done by all the teams that are making it big. That we hope to get the same result. Look, if exiting the World Cup in the first round, exiting the AFCON in Cameroon in the first round, exiting the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire in the first round, exiting the AFCON in the second round in Egypt, if these 4 major tournaments hasn't given us a clear message on how we should be doing our things, count me out. I'm not one of those Ghanaians who will say, I don't do my things like that. You have to go according to the norm, the required standard to get my support. I don't support blindly. I've had so many programs with you, and have I changed?
David.
Means it's science. So I'm not going to bend my rules because of Otuado. I'll not bend my rules because of John Pencil. I repeat, they are not qualified to handle the Black Stars. I maintain that. You can take me to court for all I care. They are not qualified to handle the Black Stars. Because criteria, they don't meet it. Kelly, do they meet any of the criteria?
No.
They didn't meet it. And then Minka Bonnie, no criteria, no Nameka. The fact is, Ghana Football Association for no coach. Criteria, omudi tuja, so omudu shisha coaching. All their head coach and their assistant coaches, none of them meet it. None of them meet that. And Ghanaians will be looking up to people like me, people like you, people like Obama, people like the top sports journalists in this country to point this out to the decision makers. Yes, Romo, it's the taxpayers' money. It's my money. It's your money. It's our money that are put together to run for the Black Stars. You know, say, Obiko World Cup management member for 10 days, 12 days, the money $100,000. Kele, pay Awuji or Happy FM. How long would it take you to make $100,000?
Oh, bear 3 months.
Bear
3 months, there, baby.
3 months. And Happy FM, the jam Jumaya. Now my apply. Now my Juma. What is 3 months? Your pay at Happy FM gives you $100,000. I'm going to resign my position. Where I am, where I work.
No. But
because I want to make $100,000.
No. You see, but it was on a lighter note. But seriously, I feel that you are making a point. I know it. So all things being equal, say collapse abba na Dede Ayew kan bia amatenum kan will you be highly disappointed?
I will be massively disappointed. Massively disappointed because look, I have seen the best of Danny Amati. I've seen the best of Andre Dede Ayew, Morgan Rami. I've seen the best form of him. Ufi said the best ni. Kele Dede Ayew ni mono ni best form ni.
But AFCON we are yakode
na. Asama bisa yimano Dede Ayew ni mono 18 years ago, 15 years ago, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 6 years ago, 4, 2, a year ago. Ni form ni Papa Money.
And it's a first, no, but Nancy our French like no why we you Dambari be she goes be.
You see, when the league is ended and teams decide to rest their players and they pick second string teams and you score against them, it's good though. The Mali will not pick a second string team. The likes of Bissouma and Co will not even make up the Malian team. This is a player who walks straight into the Black Stars. Bissouma of Tottenham will pray. So on prayers, the Mali fall from a friend, the Okomali or the bench. It tells you the standard or not the level of the competition we are going to be battling with in Mali, in Bamako, on the 6th of June. And in that form, you can tickle yourself and laugh. But when reality dawns on you, so once I didn't, hey, me, I'm a realist. I don't do things that no football, 1 year, you will be exposed. Until I can't say, if the World Cup didn't expose us, if Cameroon did not, if Cote d'Ivoire did not, if Egypt did not expose us, the last 4 major tournaments, say Emubia and expose and dia. And then I'll be the first person to advise His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo not to spend a dime on the Black Stars again.
Christopher Nimley, Kochi, Yabasan Swedin Komobi, Medase, Pa.
Nyamin Stra Okele.